Hello everyone, welcome back to cosolix. I'm your host cosolix, and today I'm telling you 7 ways to practice like a Brawlhalla pro. Let's get right into this, but again, if you want to improve at Brawlhalla, subscribe to cosolix. This channel is built to help you improve at Brawlhalla, so subscribe to get better immediately, and check out cosolix.com if you want some personal coaching from me. Now, let's get right into this. So what you're going to want to do for this first tip, go into training. Pick the character you want. Let me just turn that down a bit, a little bit loud. There we go. I'm an Olgrim player. We go to training and make sure you know how to input every single true combo 10 times in a row true. And if it's not a true combo, let's say it's 1 dodge frame, make sure you can get that to 10 times in a row at 1 dodge frame. Being able to input things perfectly is extremely important for obvious reasons. So to do this, turn damage on, stun on, hitbox is on, hurtbox is on, item spawning off, damage and position reset on when the bot is in the center, and then you can practice your combo like that's 1 dodge frame, and then they reset, rinse, repeat. Do this 10 times in a row. When you do a combo 10 times in a row, go to the next and go through every single combo on your main that is important to winning. And again, do this for everything that's important. Make sure you can hit these properly. Some hard ones to input properly, like on Lance, we got sidelight recovery. Look at that, I'm not even getting it to 1 frame. So make sure, like, it's hard to get it perfectly 1 frame, but it's extremely useful. So make sure you can hit these perfectly 10 times in a row, and then you go on to the next and whatnot. So the second tip, you can actually do this offline as well. Go to couch party, switch it to 2 players, and the goal of the game, we're going to start with an easy bot. Actually, it's fine. We're going to start with an easy bot just for reference, but the goal for this is to play against the bots and not to get hit once. So I'm not going to play against an easy. I'll go straight to chosen. Set it to 1 stock just because it can get a little repetitive on more than 1. Tournament 1v1 maps, go random, and then the goal, we're gonna 1v1 a bot and don't get hit once. And the reason why this is good practice is it builds great habits where you're making decisions that no matter what happens, you're gonna win. So you can call this patient, but I'm just gonna try and let the bot miss, and I want to be as safe and as smart as possible. Wait until the bot misses, and this just builds up some great habits. You can call this running. I'm going to call it playing smart, and it builds you good habits of decision making. The biggest thing is deciding what you can and can't punish, and this is a great way to reproduce that. As you can see, I beat the bot without getting hit once. I guarantee you guys go try this right now, and if you can't do it, then you know this is somewhere you got to improve. And the cool thing about this, you can do it anywhere. Even if you lose, you can leave the match when you get hit. You don't need to jump off, and you can re-queue. So take a look at this. Let's say I make a mistake. I'm just going to run at the bot here. Let the bot hit me. I made a mistake. So I run at them, you know, I get hit. Oh no, I got hit. You pause it, leave, and then you can already just reset just like that. It's the fastest way to try and play perfectly in Brawlhalla. The next tip, you can also do offline against bots, but I don't recommend it. It's actually better to play online. It's bubble tag 1v1. A lot of pros, and there's some people in cosolix as well, use this as a way to simulate neutral. And let me show you what I mean by that. So chosen bot, gonna go on random. Take a look at this. When it's a bubble tag 1v1, you get a point for winning neutral. So this is a great way to simulate neutral game through a game mode. And you'll see exactly what I mean as we go to this. So we're playing neutral. We want to let the bot miss. We win neutral. I get a point. The weapon spawns are RNG BS, but it's fine, and I get a point. And this is a great way to just really focus on neutral. And you can kind of see what I mean. The chosen bots, they just make mistakes. But I'm also capitalizing on them pretty well. And then you just set the 10, you can 1v1 your friends. It's just great practice all around. And if I make a mistake, like this bot is going to hit me. There we go. But yeah, this is just a great way to practice without, you know, wasting that elo. Next, number 4, enter as many tournaments as possible. So many pros, they just enter everything that they can possibly find. So go to this hidden esports menu. I don't know why it's hidden. It's this panel right here at the bottom right. You can find official tournaments, but if you sort by community, take a look at this. Like how many tournaments. There's tournaments almost every weekend for every region, even in Volley Brawl. EU for $1,000, NA for $1,000, SEA for $500, EU for $1,000 there again, another USD for $1,000, another SEA for $500, etc, etc. Here's a $1,000 EU tournament, Bearded Brawls. So yeah, guys, enter tournaments, community tournaments. I'm gonna link below as well some other places you can find some more tournaments. But if you enter as many tournaments as possible, like treat it like a ranked game, but on steroids. Like you want to put yourself in a position where you have to win. So when your back's against the wall, what do? And that learning what you do when your back is against the wall is the key way to learning what you need to. Tip number 5, spar and play with and against people of only equal or better skill by a bit. Like you don't want to play against someone who's way better than you, because it's going to be really hard to know how they're capitalizing on certain things against you. But ideally, play against people that go equal to you or slightly better than you. Maybe slightly worse, but yeah, the point is you want to experience losing, but you don't want it to be too overwhelming to actually win. So the goal, and this is, you can look up flow and whatnot. The goal is basically, we want you to focus on your biggest mistake, overcome it, and then get gratification for overcoming this challenge. And so playing against someone that's a little bit better than you, when you fix that one mistake and you beat them, it's going to be that much better, and you're going to build up really good habits because you're going to continue beating them. I can remember from my days of going pro, just constantly changing sparring partners as I got better at Brawlhalla. It's no hard feelings. It's good to play with friends, but sometimes you kind of need to move on to the next challenge and keep putting yourself in a position where you have a challenge that you can overcome just by a little bit of improving, but the challenge isn't too hard where you can't overcome it, but it's also not too easy. I'm going to show an image on the screen right now. Editors, show the image of flow. It's like a flow chart where it's like challenge and it's challenge and stress. So it's like if you can't do it, then anyways, it kind of explains itself. Maybe I can just show a Blue Lock manga picture to explain. Tip number 6, this is something that I did myself a lot. Stream ranked ones. I know no one wants to play a million ranked ones games alone. It's extremely boring sometimes. Not many people are willing to do it. If you are one of them, then play a lot of ranked ones. But if you're not, actually stream your experience playing ranked ones, because it's extremely useful. Because you're just going to not think about the games. You're going to be talking with chat. There's communication. It's a social experience you can do with friends. Even if you only have 5 viewers or 10 viewers or 2 viewers, it's better than doing it alone. Trust me. So stream your ranked games. Tip number 7. This is the most important in the video, so you have to listen to this. And I'm going to say it, but let me continue. Play consistently, but not too much. A lot of people, they make the mistake of playing 5 hours a day every single day. That is how you burn out. You do not want to hate the game. You want to love the game. You want that passion, and that love never expires. And every time you play, make sure you want to play. So playing for 30 minutes a day is better than 5 hours a day if you use those 30 minutes right. So when you're playing, stay consistent and try and really focus on these other tips that we talked about in this video, playing ranked and doing these bubble tag 1v1s. Focus on improving whenever you play this game and just stay consistent. It's not about quantity, it's about consistency. If you do this every single day, maybe take a couple days off when you hate the game and you don't want to be playing those days, but even 5 days a week on average, as long as you just stay consistent, you will improve quickly. I hope this video helped. If it did, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe to Neutralix again if you want to improve at Brawlhalla, and check out cosolix.com for some personal coaching from me. I'm Cosolix. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.